Okay. What is good, guys? It's been a minute. Guys, it's been a minute. I don't trust this setup to hold my iPad at all. Am I recording with my iPad? Yeah. Could I have recorded with my phone? Yeah. But the quality on my iPad is just so much nicer. You can see the fingerprint on my finger. No, you can't. I'm a liar. But anyways, number 5. Number 5. We all remember this one. See, I know that it's supposed to alternate between like black and blue and black and blue and black and blue. There is another one. There is another sketchbook. This is original number 5. And I hate it. 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 This one, so much better. But anyways, my most drawn was Apollo. I literally wonder why. I would say this sketchbook was not very good, okay? The sketchbook was good, but what was inside was not. But it's fine. It's okay, because this one makes up for it. But that is besides the point. And will I do a sketchbook tour with this sketchbook? Maybe. I don't know, I don't really want to look at it, but anyways, that's besides the point. Sketchbook number 5. I'm sitting down for this, I think. Yeah. Okay. No, I'm not. Standing up. Let's start content warnings. Nudity, weapons, cringe, blood, swearing, sexual themes, scars, and gore. Usually I put feet. Not a lot of feet in this one. When did I... Shit, I didn't even write the end date. Guys, I finished this maybe 3 days ago. I'll put it in the description. I forgot it last time too. Anyways, that's the content warnings. Let's get into it, okay? This pellet. I wanted to start off the... It's glued. Okay. Anyways, I wanted to start off with a drawing that I really liked. And I did not do that, okay? I hate it. I hate it. It's so ugly. I don't like it at all. The hair is weird, the face is weird, I didn't even finish it because I didn't like it, and so I drew an apple, and then I was like, you know what, I should draw Vex and Theo, because that would be fire, and so I drew, this is Vex, and then that's Theo. They're hugging, because brothers, they just love each other so much, because they haven't seen each other in a minute. Oh my god, that's a butt. Vex and Theo. So I drew an apple and a banana. And then I drew Mac. Oh, yuck. This is actually so fucking disgusting. Oh, don't read that. Don't read that. Anyways, that was me ranting. This is Redtail, Mac, and Venus. We've got Finch. And then this is, oh my gosh, I was watching TikTok one night. And this song just came back into my life. And it's Counting Sheep by, I don't know who, but Counting Sheep. And that reminded me of Finch, so I drew him holding a cross and praying, because he has a little demon girlfriend. Well, they're not really healthy, but you know. This is also a new character. His name is Gage, and he's possessed, and he killed a bunch of people, but he only did it because he was possessed by the god of chaos. I'm employed. Life is horrible. I hate my job. Oh my god. But anyways, besides the point, I had a job interview. Pellet, we got me cheering because I had a job interview. I hate my job. We've got Venture from Overwatch, 7, Curly, me. That was me getting a text from the lady that was giving me an interview, and then just some random naked guy. Oh, this is also a new character. This is Arrow. Oh my god, I love him so much. He is a serial killer, slasher guy. And he's that's him. He's and he's and that's how I feel about him. Caden, I think he's also new. I mean, he's new-ish, but I don't think I drew him in my last sketchbook. That's how new he is. We've got Bill Thrifter. I think I drew him some in the last sketchbook. Oh my. We've got Luke and Zane. Oh. We've got Jeff the Killer, Eyeless Jack, Venture, and Poppy the Performer. Not doing a whole lot. And then I made this like yellow bird, and I was like, I should draw a Thrifter holding that bird. Oh, hello. Why are you there? I should draw a Thrifter holding that bird. And so I drew Thrifter holding the bird, because it's like the same color as his hair and like the background, and I gotta fuck with it. I gotta fuck with it. Anyways. Meep. Had to readjust the angle. Anyways. Where was I? Para. I drew her with her like little like work outfit. We've got Bill Thrifter, and I headcanon that his voice claim is the Cat in the Hat. I drew Devin and Seven, and then that's not important. We've got Caden holding a switchblade, which I don't know what kind of knife I actually want him to have, but I just want him to have one. And then we've got the auctioneer. Oh my god! This is Griffin. Okay, Griffin was the new Apollo, okay? This is a Fox character, and the only thing that separates him from Apollo is that he's fat. Ooh, and he's like a little bit of like a whiny little baby brat, and ooh, I don't like him at all. I literally hate him. But this is like, just like a whole like thing. So it's like me and Valet, and then it's like him, and then him and her, and then he's just like, we're just friends. That's what's going on. We've got me just working on my AP art. So I'm an AP art, by the way. I know. Oh my god. I've been like grinding my fingers all over on my pencil stuff. Finch, Mill, and Clem, and then we've got Mill again on one of these little paper sheet things. Finally know how to get my monsters taking place, by the way. Griffin, me, Seven. He's doing a little, you know, he's doing a little bit of that. Another apple, some math homework stuff. We've got Rowan, audio, Fox, Zane, and then we've got two more new characters. We've got Rad and Ludo, and he's like a priest kind of guy, and then this guy possessed his girlfriend. There's been a lot of possession going on recently. Caden, Zane, and Val. And then we've got Nash and Zephyr. Some guy in my music class drew that for me. Theo, and then this waterfall that I made like, I think like 2 years ago, or was that last year? No, I think that was last year. This was last year. And then, just some color stuff, like a bunch of green. Caden. And then a bunch of pink. We've got Ecstasy, Bill, Thrifter, Pellet, and me, and then, you know, I've been drinking a lot of Monsters recently, chat. This is Colt, Thrifter. I kind of just, like, there's no reason for that pose at all. I just drew it because I wanted to. Thought it was fun. Spencer and Theo, Asuna and Shane. And then Seven, being a little nerd, a little loser. And then North, he's a scientist, he makes robots, and I drew him as a robot. Kinda fire. We've got Seven and Ty. That's all that needs to be said, okay? Chaos's old design, I made him a lot, like, more gross now, and, like, just, like, freaky. I got my job. I hate my job. But, you know, I was just doing some pen stuff, pencil stuff. I kind of fuck with this page. I made Goodwill, like like Will Cipher and Bill Thrifter, like Goodwill and Bill Thrifter, like isn't that kind of fire? Like, isn't that kind of peak? Like, am I not like so smart for that? But anyways, this is a bunch of ranting about my job. That was a grocery list, Thrifter and Will, and then Goodwill's right there, obviously. Onyx, this is my Royal High avatar. Embarrassing. And then this is also a new character. This is Sunny. He has the ability to, anyway, sorry. He has the ability to, like, regenerate himself, but every regeneration that he has, like, it leaves a scar on his body. And the scar is in, like, the shape of a star. That's why his, thing looks like that. Omari and Trace, both kind of just, like, there. And then, what do y'all know about And1? What do y'all know about And1? Okay, because I fuck with And1 so heavy. Ever since my first sketchbook, number 1, only the OGs know. Okay, that And1 has just been like, it's been my number 1 band. That is the Body Pop album cover. I really want the Body Pop CD. This is Sunny and Ryu. So let me give you a little rundown. Okay, so Sunny, since he's like, he can regenerate himself, he's immortal basically. He cannot die. Well, not that anyone knows yet. But Ryu is like a worshipper, and some guy like pretended to be a god and like gaslit him into trying to kill Sunny. And when Ryu tried to kill Sunny, Sunny didn't die. He just pretended to die, and then kind of like pushed him and was like, get away from me, like, you're not gonna kill me, and I'm gonna call the police, I'm gonna get my brother to whoop your ass. His brother, by the way, not in the sketchbook. Sorry. His brother's name is Ranger, if anyone cares. And Ryu was like, wait, you didn't die, like, you're immortal, you're like a god. And Sunny was like, no, I'm not a god, like, I'm literally just like a kid, like, bro, fuck off. And Ryu was like, no, like, like, this is proof, like, you're just trying to deny it. And then Sunny was like, yeah, sure, whatever, I'm a god, whatever, leave me alone. And then, now they're kind of like, you know. And then Onyx, again, my Royal High avatar. I just love her so much. She's so pretty and just, Chaos. This is him going through his design change. And then we've got Gage, again, because they're, like, you know. We've got another drawing of Sunny. We've got, sorry, I know it's, like, really hard to see. Caden. And then we've got Griffin and Thrifter. I know it's really hard to see, I'm sorry. 7 and 6. For those who know, there is literally nothing more embarrassing, okay? Obviously nobody knew that 6, 7 was gonna become a thing, okay? And then I made 2 characters, and their names are 6 and 7. Are we being so dead ass? Like, my OCs, my 2 OCs that are just, like, the only 2 OCs that have number-related names are the ones that become a meme. 6, 7, 6, 7. Like, that's actually, ooh, it makes me mad. And if you don't believe me, if you're gonna be like, oh no, I bet you just lied, and like this isn't actually your character's name, go watch a different sketchbook tour, and then come back here, and then apologize in the comments. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear an apology. Fabric Studies, the video that I watched for that, by the way, ass. I don't know who that guy is, but you're not all that. You know, 6 and 7. 6, 7. This is 7, by the way. 7 and 6. So I'm gonna stop saying that. I'm sorry. I know it like makes people mad. Caden, me, and then that's when I finished my art project. Another new OC, Beck. For those who know, you know. And then that's my Ina thing. Some feet. I know there's not a lot in the sketchbook, but like there's your feet, a mouth, and then a little body thing that I did. I actually did this on the day that I finished my sketchbook, and I just came back to fill up the space because it was empty. But I kind of like it because I think the fluidity of the pose, it all like kind of comes together and just makes it look not stiff. Ew. This is Rad and Lacey. He possessed her. And then this is my Roblox avatar, Milkman. Oh, embarrassing. There's actually lore. There's lore between Onyx, Milkman, and then Robin, which is someone that you're gonna see later. But like, There's lore, and I'll explain it later. And then this is Milkman's wife, Mars, and son, Jordan. And this is Poppy, Colt, and then another thing of Colt. And then we've got notes, the drawing of me. This is Pellet. And then we've got Para. That was some notes that I had to do for my art project. KCM. Don't look at that. I don't know what that is. And then this is Wendy. I love that writing so much. Okay, did I write all that out? Yes. Do I think it's peaky? Yes. But is it actually ass? Maybe. I need opinions. But Wendy is just like, she doesn't feel like the same like emotions because she was like made in like a factory. Like she was like biologically made. She wasn't birthed or anything. She was just like made. This is to Omari, by the way, because they were made in the same lab and they like grew up together, and Omari caught feelings and Wendy can't catch feelings, so she was just like, I don't know. This is her. I don't feel your pain, nor do I long for lust. I am a machine, one built for war, hate, and blood. I don't like the touch of human skin against mine. Your warm flesh wounds mine. I shouldn't love, I can't love, I won't love. I'm designed to kill, and I will. She said that. She said that. Peak. Anyways, Mill, chat. This and this is the duality of writing. Mill, and then we've got 7 eating ties organs. Embarrassing. And then we've got, I made this. I made that. What did I make that? I think I made that last year. And it was to separate North and 7 because the way that I drew them, they both look the same. But they literally do not look the same at all anymore because North has like a fatter face and like 7 is sort of skinny, and then his hair is dark now and then he just has like half of it dark. So, you know, that's that. And then this is Hannah and Arrow, which they're like, he kidnapped her to eat her because he's like a cannibal, slasher, killer guy. He takes girls in, feeds them, if you know what I'm saying, and calls them pigs because he wants to eat them. He thinks they're like, it's like food. It's like a food thing. It's like people fatten up the animals and then they kill the animals so that there's more meat. He's doing that to her. And then we've got Harvest and Chaos. They're husband and wife. It's like a toxic relationship. It's pretty bad. We've got Bill Thrifter. Jeppy. What do y'all know about Jeppy? Oh my god, what do y'all know about Jeppy? I love Dr. Nowhere. And I fucked with the boiled one. I fucked with the boy in the bath. I fucked with Toe, which is the Lotus now, or like the Locust, like whatever, bro. It's Toe in my heart. It's Toe in my heart. And then I saw Jeppy. Oh my god, I love Jeppy. I'm sorry, I gotta cover him up because I'm gonna keep looking at him and keep talking about him. Thrifter, there's 2. I just didn't like that one, so I drew him again. We've got Para and Wendy. So Para's like an alien. We know this. When Para crash landed, Wendy ran over to the crash scene. She was the only one that went there. And obviously she did not speak English very well because she's an alien and she probably spoke some like intergalactic language. And she didn't want to be like, we come in peace, because she didn't know how to say that. So she just went, love you. And Wendy, obviously not being able to feel emotions and like doesn't love and doesn't like, you know, comprehend whatever, she was just like, thanks. This is the god of fear. Kind of fire. Poppy the performer. Tom Tord in the Big 25. Ooh, that's embarrassing. Oh, that's embarrassing. And then we've got a little portrait, a little self-portrait. We've got some face studies. And then I drew Toy Bonnie because the blue reminded me of Toy Bonnie. 7 hitting the fat fold. This is Lena. This is the goddess of growth, because her hair's long. And then this is a concept for a new OC that I literally like just made like a couple weeks ago. His name is Doc, and he's a scientist. Like, he's a mad scientist. He kidnaps people who, like, were injured, and then he just, like, sews them up and then just takes them back to their house. Okay. You're doing a good thing, but you're doing it wrong. And then this is just a little rant that I had about my work.
Because I'm in school, right? I'm in school. I don't want to work on Fridays because, like, I got a bunch of family stuff going on. Like, I go and I, like, switch houses on Fridays, and I stay there for the weekend, and then I come back on Sunday. So I was like, okay, I can't work Fridays because I meet up with my family on Friday, and then I stay until Sunday. So I can work on Sunday, but I can't work on Saturday or Friday because that's the days I'm going to be gone and not where I live. So I told them, I was like, I can't work on Saturdays and Fridays. So I just can't. And they were like, okay, that's fine. Let's run it up through let's run it through the schedule. And I was like, okay, let's do that because I can't work those days. And so they took me off. They didn't have me on, and then they put me on Friday. And I was like, yo, I can't work on Friday. I told you that already. I cannot work on Fridays. I literally cannot work on Fridays. And they're like, okay, let's run through the schedule and do it again. And then literally the next week, they put me on Friday. And I told my manager, I was like, dude, I cannot work on Fridays. I don't know how many times I have to run this through your damn head for you to understand that I cannot work on Fridays. And she was like, okay, I'll fix it. And then there's 2 people who work there with my name, and she put no Friday on the other person instead of me. And I was like, okay, whatever, misunderstanding. Literally whatever. So I had to tell her again to change it, and now I don't work on Fridays. But now I have to work on Sundays because I don't work on a weekend. Which, by the way, I was like, make it clear that I said I can work on every other weekend. So it's like, oh, one weekend I can't work, oh, one weekend I can work, oh, one weekend I can't, when I can. So what is the problem if I have to work, like, once every, like, you only have me 3 days on a week. And I worked the entire weekend on my first week that I was working. And I did completely fine. So what? What are we doing? What are we doing? Literally, what are we doing? I don't know. I hate my work. I don't like it. This is me getting the news. And when this happened, they told my grandpa that I only worked on Friday that week. But actually, the other person with my name only worked on Friday that week, so they told him the wrong name and the wrong schedule. And so I thought I was only going to work on Friday, and I was like, dude, they're literally rage baiting me. Like, they're rage baiting me. They want me to quit. So he was like, you only work on Friday this week. I was like, oh, that's really funny, because I actually told him that I literally could not work on that Friday. I can't work on Fridays at all. So, what's up with that?
Anyways, I cannot sit here and complain about how much I hate work, because I will be here all day. Or, all that's left of it. We've got Onyx. Again, my Roblox Royal High avatar. Embarrassing, but, like, we're getting to Robin, okay? We've got another drawing of Onyx. This is what she looks like now, because they have, like, this little Duchess hat in the shop for Halloween. I bought that, and Onyx looks so fucking cute in it. And then we got Robin, okay? Milkman, Robin, and Onyx. I think Milkman, yeah. So, this is Rob. Nope, that's not Robin. This is Robin. This guy right here. He's a fox. He's, like, a half human, half fox. And he has a crush. Like, these two love each other. Onyx and Robin love each other, but Onyx is a princess, and she's not supposed to be dating, like, some, like, common fox human creature, because she's a demon princess. And I know it's like, oh, I'm a half demon, half princess, half whatever, but it's like, God forbid I have a little bit of freaking whimsy, okay? She's a demon princess, God forbid. And then he's just a half human, half fox, and then he's a demon too. He's a demon little, I don't know what he is, but he's a half demon, okay? They love each other. And they both know that they love each other too, but Robin is like, why aren't we, like, dating? Like, why can't we love each other? Because, like, we both have these feelings, but you just, like, keep denying it, and you won't commit. And Onyx is like, because I know it's wrong. Like, I know that I'm not supposed to do that, and I'm a princess, I'm supposed to do, like, this and that, and I'm supposed to be, like, have an arranged marriage, and I'm supposed to date somebody, or, like, love somebody who's not, like, of equal standard to me. And so, since she's in love with this fox guy, her parents are like, oh, we gotta get this fox guy out of here. And so they hire Milkman to, like, assassinate him. So Milkman is, like, an assassin guy. And he does not like Robin because he's supposed to kill him. And he did that to his lip. Because he's supposed to kill him. But still, like, Robin and Onyx, like, they're still seeing each other, obviously. But they try to do it when he is not around because he's gonna kill him. But, 7, Milkman. I love Milkman, by the way, guys. And then we've got Rowan and Evan. What do y'all know about Rowan and Evan? This is, like, toxic Yowie. This is doomed Yowie, okay? He is a killer cannibal. He is also, like, an alcoholic, and he, like, has, like, a smoking addiction. Like, he does not ever stop smoking or drinking. Like, that's all he does in his free time. And he also has a horse named Bo. And that's literally all he cares about. Like, he worships that horse. And he went into the library one day because he's, like, poor, he's broke. He's, like, literally searching, like, this library like, the library is trash for food because he's so hungry. And Evan works at the library, and he, like, takes him back to his apartment, and then they, like, hang out, and then they, you know, and then they start dating, and they're like, oh, well, let's get to know each other. And then Evan comes over to Rowan's house. They, like, it gets him they get a little toy, they get a little dog ears and little dog tail and little dog socks and shoes or whatever. And then Rowan's like, okay, let's do something. Since we're done being freaky, let's, like, watch a movie and, like, get some dinner. And Evan's like, yeah, what should we make? And Rowan's like, oh, I don't know, look in my freezer. And when Evan looks in his freezer, there's, like, a human body, like a human body part in there. And Evan's like, what the fuck is going on? Like, bro, I did not know you were a cannibal. I didn't know you were weird like that. And Rowan's like, no, it's not what you think. Like, I only did that because I was desperate. I was like, I needed money, and, like, they were already dead. I didn't kill them or anything. He did kill them, and he did want to eat them. He was actually saving that shit for later. And Evan tried to run away, and he was just like, dude, I can't run away. Like, I'm so desperate. I love him. Like, I'm desperate. Like, I need this man. Because he's so fine. He's not fine, by the way. He, like, canonically smells like shit. But Evan is, like, he's just desperate for this attention, even though it's, like, completely negative. Like, this motherfucker backhands Evan, and it's bad. It's really bad, but he loves him, and, like, it's a little bit one-sided, but, like, Rowan loves Evan, but he just loves his horse more. That's all I gotta say. Hi, Venus. This is Venus. This is actually a healthy relationship. Oh, like, round of applause, guys. Venus and Mac are married, and they have, they had 3 kids, and then one of them killed themselves, so, you know, but 2 of them are alive, so it's fine. But Venus, and then we've got Enos. This was an accident, by the way. I keep drawing people who have, like, similar names next to each other. It's an accident. I promise I don't do it on purpose. But we've got Enos, and he's, like, Crypto's tormentor, basically. And then those are some kids in my class. And then this is Harvest and Chaos. We've got Sasha. Anatomy practice. Oh my god, I could not think of that. Some notes, you know. And then I did some, like, figure study things. Which, honestly, this, like, really helped. Because I feel like I'm just getting a lot better at posing. But this is literally, like, the end of the sketchbook, so you don't even get to see it. But then we've got Poppy the Performer. And then we got the end. I got a job. I'm not going to say where I work because I don't want to. I got a new iPad, which I'm recording with right now. I literally just, like, tried to, like, turn around and, like, show you where it was. But the only proof of my new iPad that I have is this Apple Pencil, because it's, like, the new one that, like, sticks to the iPad. And my other one didn't do that. New keyboard. Oh. This is what it looks like. That's what it sounds like. I love it so much, it's actually fire. This is my senior year. I'm an APR. I finished 2 projects. I don't have them because we have to leave them at school. I don't know, I guess that's about it. But I'm really, like, I'm actually so sorry that this took so long to get out. It's because I didn't have an iPad, or what, hello? I didn't have a sketchbook to draw in. So I was just, like, just running around without my freaking sketchbook. I was so sad. But, now I have a job, and I'm getting paid this Sunday, and I'm gonna be buying a new case for my iPad, a screen protector for my iPad, and then I'm gonna also be getting a, sketchbook. So, hopefully, this will be more consistent, and it won't take me, like, 5 million months to post another one. So, round of applause, guys, round of applause. I cannot wait to go back and look through this and then be like, oh my god, this art is ass, and then kill myself because it's ass. Also, I drew this after, the sketchbook was done, and my, like, those and anatomy practices literally helped me, like, so much with my art. Like, it actually helped me with, like, my face proportions, with my, posing, with my everything. It's, like, it's genuinely so helpful. Oh, I enjoy drawing like so much more now because I'm getting better at it. And like you can even like see like the difference between like the start of this sketchbook and like this. And even then, like this compared to some of my digital pieces that I've been working on, like this is completely different, and it's like it's so much better on digital. Anybody could be good at art if you just practice. But keep drawing, keep practicing, keep drinking water, keep breathing, keep living, keep blinking, keep eating, keep watching my videos, keep liking and commenting and subscribing, guys. Hit that bell, hit that like button, smash that like button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.